Firstly, thank you very much for joining us. If you could just introduce yourself and tell our listeners a little bit about yourself to start us off.
My name is Hala El-Shafie and I'm a registered dietitian. I'm the founder of online magazine Nutrition Rocks, www.nutrition-rocks.co.uk. You may know me from BBC One's Eat Well for Less and Channel 4's How to Lose Weight Well.
My name's Peter Sidwell. I am a chef and TV presenter from Britain's Best Bakery and Lakes on a Plate, and I own simplygoodfoodtv.com.
I was hoping you could start off by telling us a bit more about the UK sugar crisis that we're currently going through.
Well, at the moment, we're going through a bit of a crisis at the moment, and this is a result, in my opinion, of the fact that sugar is cheap, and it is being used and bombarded at not only adults but children, and I think we really need to just press pause on this and try and get a grip of it, which is what the government are trying to do again.
So what do you think is only sort of being tackled now?
Well, I don't think it is only being tackled now. You know, the information is out there and it's been out there for several years. But you know what? Having the knowledge, that's we're humans at the end of the day, and actually making changes is a lot harder than people realise. You know, behaviour change, our environment. We actually live in an obesogenic environment, and by that I mean is that, you know, a lot of these sugary foods are readily available everywhere. You know, from vending machines, you know, when we're driving, you know, garages, you know, what they're stocking. So even a healthy choice is not necessarily as readily available as they should be.
I was going to say, sugar is sort of so easily accessible. So are there sort of healthy alternatives?
And cheap.
Yeah. So what are some
healthy alternatives, you know, they're there. It just takes a little bit of thought. I mean, it comes back to, you know, you are what you eat. Whatever you put in your body, you're going to get out at the end of the day. And we need to just sort of educate people. You know, we don't need to get on and preach to people. We need to help people, inspire people. And that's what myself and Hala are trying to do. We have knowledge of food, and Hala is an expert in the nutritional sector. You know, together, between the two of us, we can help inspire people to make better choices that are achievable and accessible. And then hopefully that then passes down to the kids. I mean, as parents, we owe it to our kids to help them, you know, set them up for success in life. That's what parents' job is. Look after them and set them up for a great life. And that's what we need to do.
And it's also about simplifying it, you know, so really taking it back to basics. So as a family, you know, cooking together and getting the kids involved and making it fun, getting them to understand where our food comes from, buying a few ingredients, you know, and going through that whole process so that we can create an amazing meal that the kids, you know, have got involved in. And, you know, just simplifying it, making foods that taste great. And that's really easy to do.
Now, I understand there are benefits in traditional dried fruits. So what are the sort of things we can be looking out for?
I mean, California prunes are rich in fibre. They're great for bone health as well, and that's been proved medically as well. And my job in this role is to really create wonderful recipes that then Hala can really explain the nutritional benefits. I want food to taste good. I want it to be absolutely amazing and tickle your taste buds and it be full of nutritional wins. And that's kind of where we come together on this, is that full circle and making sure that people are fully informed and they know what's gone into it and why, and then it's how to make it.
And what's great about it is the fact that, you know, it's really, really high in fibre. You know, it's sweet, naturally sweet. So, you know, you can actually use that in cooking to replace refined sugars because, you know, the bottom line is this. White sugar has absolutely no nutritional benefit whatsoever, whereas, you know, California prunes can actually be used to sweeten food. But also you've got the added fibre, you've got vitamin K, which also, you know, supports maintenance of healthy bones. We've got vitamin B6 in there. We've got, you know, a myriad of great nutritional elements in there, as well as it tasting good.
I was going to say that. It sounds like you're getting a sweetener and something that's good for you. So you're getting two things for one almost.
Yeah,
exactly right.
There's lots of swaps that you can make, and understanding the ingredient then helps you understand where can I make the swaps. And you know, we've spent a lot of time creating lots of content on all kinds of different platforms that people can engage on. You know, you can follow us on social media. You can go to our website. You can go to californiaprunes.co.uk, and there's such a wealth of knowledge and inspiration and recipes there. You can go to simplygoodfoodtv.com, where I put lots of recipes from all over the world. And then Hala's got an amazing Nutrition Rocks website, which is
www.nutrition-rocks.co.uk.
So there's no excuse not to get the information and the knowledge, and hope, you know, you should be able to take that knowledge and then apply it into the kitchen. And like Hala said before, keep it simple. Simple is always best.
So is there lots of info for recipes around kids? Because they're not always one for eating sort of what's considered healthy, especially prunes.
Well, you know, we've created some wonderful recipes called Prune It for Kids, where like we said before, we've pruned out some fats and sugars, and we've added in nutritional value through using the prunes. And it's about familiarity. Create dishes that are familiar.
Yeah.
If you go right to the other end of the spectrum and create something that they've never heard of, I'm pretty sure that they won't want to try it. Whereas familiarity is comfortable and reassuring for not only children, but adults as well. I mean, for example, if I asked you the last time you went into a restaurant or a pub and ordered something you've never heard of, have you done that recently?
No, probably not. You always pick something you know you're likely to like.
Exactly. And kids are no different, and you can't blame them. So familiarity is a powerful emotion, and it's a great place to start.
Well, if you're happy we've covered everything, I'd like to thank you very much for taking the time out to talk.
Our pleasure.
And thank you very much for having us.
Have a good day.